G'day guys, thanks for clicking on the video, wishing to tag along for this new project. I've not uploaded in a long time, and that's due to a flourishing business which I've been blessed with, and married life and just life in general. But I do intend to change that and have a lot more things uploaded to this channel. I have big dreams for this car. Speaking of, which is my new 1992 Holden Rodeo. This is a 2.3 litre 4ZD1. All of these clips in this video are basically recorded for my remembrance of where I put nuts and bolts, various parts in the engine bay that I just leave scattered here or there. But it will also be helpful for anyone that's pulling an engine apart, this particular engine. And I wanted to document this whole process anyway. So this video will be me tearing it apart. Next will be me putting it together and putting some other bits in there, and then we'll start doing some modifications. I picked this ute up off a farm, and I thought it was a perfect project. I've got a heart for these Isuzus and any 90s JDM stuff. If you have any information or you want any information, feel free to put a comment on this video or on my Instagram page at Fair Dinkum Cars Official. The link will be in the description. Feel free to comment and subscribe, and I want to get more videos out there. Thanks for tagging along, guys. Cheers.
All right, here we are, out of the old Rodeo into the new Rodeo, or out of the new Rodeo into the old Rodeo. There she is. Yo! Nice, the old 4-cylinder, single cab. Look at the mint condition she's in. Tow truck will be here soon. Take her home. Let's go get that key. Alright, so I've grabbed the key. Oh, so crispy. Immaculate interior, by the way. Oh, how good's that? But anyways, we'll try and start it up. It's the first time it's started in a week, which is more than it started in the last year. So, oh, look at that. Look at these. And then, oh, so 80s, I love it. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, she's not liking it. She's not doing very well. We'll just have to run it through for a bit. Somewhat runs, might only be running on 2 cylinders, but it's running. Let's go, let's try and take it out of the paddock. And we're out. Almost. Oh gosh. Beauty, look at that. We're out. We'll just park it here for the time being. Chuck the brake on. She's out of the paddock and she's not sounding good, but we're going to change that. Going to change that and make her, oh, she looks good though. That's all that really matters, isn't it? Let's get to it. I've just taken off the carburetor. It is sitting over there. Thermostat, I'm going to test it, but I'm just going to replace it. Because the radiator was staying hot, there wasn't any cool, the water wasn't cooling down here, so there was pressure in here and the water wasn't recycling through the engine. We're putting a Weber on. That seems to be the most popular aftermarket carburetor people put on. Yeah, that's it for now, nothing else to note. Yeah, pretty clean otherwise. Alright, I've just taken the intake manifold off. Relatively easy, although I undid all the intake bolts off. They were somewhat easy to get to. Obviously, these you had to reach all the way underneath and crack it. When I got them all off, you had to wiggle it off, and then once you could twist the intake a little bit, just got my spanner and cracked these ones off, and then just undid them with the fingers each side. Pull this forward, and then the intake came off. I'm yet to take the dizzy off to clean that up a little bit. But yeah, getting there. Obviously, the intake gasket's looking pretty worse for wear, as you can expect after 180,000 Ks. Another note to self video, this bolt goes there next to this pipe, not up here. I'm about to show what that one is, but this one is for right next to that black pipe. It's going to have a yellow one on it, I think. That goes there. The next one is this one, which goes on that right here. That is already connected to this, but I'll still put a white something on it. The next one is this one. This will have a yellow 2 on it, and this one goes, oh shit, where's that one go? It either goes, I don't actually know. There's one here, there's one there, I think, and I can feel another one there. So one of those three. I think these screws are these nuts are interchangeable, bolts rather, but I will confirm. But there's another one for there. I do believe there's a secondary one that I've misplaced somewhere, as I do. And then this one goes, it actually hooks on this line there, and that goes right here. So one there, 2 or 3 here, and then the one that's already earthed goes, where was it? There or there, I forget. And then that first one that I showed, if it wants to focus, goes to that one down there. Very unhelpful, but there you go. So a cool thing that I've noticed about this car is it actually uses the exact same filters as my V6 Rodeo, my 2004 V6 Rodeo. Oh gosh, I really stuffed that one up. I thought the thread was a lot further of the way through than it was, but this Z79A is the exact same filter as the 2004 V6. Anyway, it's handy because I got a big stock of them. So, yeah. Alright. So, another note to self. These are all notes to self. If I put it in a video, then so be it. But it's mainly for my remembrance, but it may help someone. The fuel filter bracket that has all these vacuum and fuel lines and stuff goes about halfway into the actual block. Sorry, halfway from the front. It's below this bolt. That's a good navigator. So that looks like a 10mm. And then these cords for the, looks like it's a earth and some other business, goes to this one, which is right at the front. That's all that's really left, is connecting the engine to the transfer case. That's connected to the transfer case. That's another loom thing. So that's it. Seems to be on this side, just the fuel pump bracket and this bracket, and whether the engine mount should come off here or there, I'm yet to see. I believe this, because it looks like that's going to lift a whole lot easier than off of that. There's that, and then on this side we've got, I do want to take the exhaust off, but that's a bit more involved, I think. Then on this side, it's this bracket here that mounts this pump, I'm going to call it, to the block up here. Exhaust has nothing on there, and then this rail here, whatever it is, it looks like it bolts on somewhere down there. I can't quite get the camera down, but you can see the edge of a bolt down there. And then the alternator bracket, but I've actually already disconnected the alternator, so I think that's going to stay that way. And then it seems just to be the same thing. It's not going to be the vertical bracket, but the diagonal side of the bracket here, the engine mount. And I believe that's it. If there's anything else, I'll update, but just keep in mind where those bolts go. Yeah. Note to self: on the front of the bell housing are two short 10mm screws right behind the sump there. Do not forget to put them in. There's one on this side and one on the other side directly behind the sump. Remember. Alright, this is more of a note to self than anything, but regarding, scrolling under here, regarding taking the transmission off, there are 6 bolts, I think. You can see right up in that top corner is number 1. These short bolts here, I've done them for my own reference. I've done left to right, so make sure to mark 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we? The second bolt is got a hanger for the exhaust on it. That's number 2. What else is it? Number 3 is that one. That's the longer bolt. Number 4 is that one. It's the longer bolt. That's a nut and bolt set. And then where's the other one? The other one's, I think it's that one there. I think you've dropped the nut into the oil catch like a silly bugger, but there's the 2 washers for it there. And the actual bolt is, where did I put it? Well, wherever that other bolt is, that's where it goes. It looks like there's, is that another one up there? I can't tell, but definitely taking that top one out. And then I think there's 2 or 3 nuts and or bolts up the top there. There's definitely one up there. Yes, that's basically it to take the transmission off. Yeah. Head bolts, transmission bolts from left to right, white mark being the leftmost one, going anti-clockwise from the bottom of the transmission. Harmonic balancer bolts, harmonic balancer cover, and the center bolt goes this way on. Now I'm just cracking these top engine mounts and releasing them. They're a 17mm. There's only 2 of them. As far as I can see, I don't have to crack any other engine mounts. I've broken that one, and I'll break this one, and I'll just keep it attached to the engine. If I want to give them a clean, then I will, but that's it. Other than that, it's actually ready to pull out, so that'll be the next step. All right, the engine's just been pulled. Fairly straightforward. It's never been taken off, so it needed a lot of wiggling and jiggling. It felt like something was stuck, but seriously, it was just going crazy with the wiggling and jiggling. Carefully, not breaking anything. So good to see it off there. Yeah, it's out. She's out. Time for a clean. Gosh, she needs it. But yeah, good stuff. Nothing else to notice. Just using a pry to kind of get it off. Obviously having the jack to keep the supporting the bottom of the bell housing, but not too close to the sump. You don't want to crush the sump, of course. Yeah, she's out and I'm excited. Let's go.